Well, thanks to Claire, she suggested I do something with a card or something like that. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Any donations sold, pop them in the blue bag, and I can show them, and I will be sorting them and making sure they get to the proper folks.
And a UFO I have is a little Halloween quilt that's been sitting around for years.
Oh, wait. Okay. Smile. Got it. Kitty. Two little wall things that I did. Nice. Cute. Were any of these on your list?
Yes. I did with a little.
Well, that's the first one. Yeah.
Halloween.
I've decided to try and get involved in this collage thing, and so far I've completed one. I don't know when I will ever complete the rest, but let's... Okay, here we go.
Oh, I love it. See your face, smiling face, face. There we go. Yeah. That's cute. That's great.
Actually, I have to say, I cheated. It's a key. It's a kit.
We're just getting the jump start.
Mine.
It's a kid. Just getting a jump start.
This is a Hawaiian quilt. I took a class with a woman who learned from the Hawaiian women how to make Hawaiian quilts. I wanted it to be in the Hawaiian tradition, but immediately I broke that rule and used batiks. This would have to be made out of cotton, plain cotton. But it is whole cloth. I did put it together the way she told us to put it together. It's all hand applique, needle turn. It took me about 2 years to finish it. I sent it off to a quilter and it got lost for about 6 months. So where is Annette? This tells you the importance of having documentation. Unfortunately, it wasn't a finished quilt, it was only the top. So, if there's a way that I could get it insured before I mailed it, that would have been a great thing, but I don't know if there is. What happened was I mailed it to a quilter I had used, and when I did, I put my card in there, a picture, and I wrote on the picture what my name was and everything. So I had it documented up the wazoo. I think she either got very sick or she passed away. So I'm assuming that when her family came across her stuff, they found it and they mailed it to me.
Oh, wow.
So I was very, very lucky. I mean, I was doing a happy dance when I got it because I thought it was gone. I thought it was gone. So then again, I had the dilemma of, do I do it in Hawaiian tradition? Well, I had already broke that rule. And hand quilted, and I said I'd rather have it done than not. So it's not done in the true Hawaiian tradition, but I did learn a lot from making it. So.
Look here and smile, lady. Perfect, thank you.
In Palm Harbor, she was at the quilt shop. She had an exhibit there, but I used to live in Palm Harbor, and she did a lot of my quilts, and she said she could do a semi-custom, which made me feel a little bit better about it. But when I inquired about having it hand quilted, I talked to Robin Cola, and it was going to cost me upwards from $500 to $1,000 to have it quilted. And I said, it's going 10 feet up on a wall, and who's going to see it? So again, I'll put that money towards quilting supplies.
As we all know, Lynn's house is in a total upheaval, but
We love all of
Thank
your
you.
journey.
Yes.
I did make pillowcases.
Yay,
I
thank
have
you.
9
Are
pillowcases.
these on your list?
I love these, thank you. They so appreciate it. And with these kind of fabrics,
They're
they
fun,
get
yeah.
such a kick.
I also have 2 quilts that I did, I think Sophie put them together and I quilted them. But I don't know if someone would like to take them home and bind them, that would be fun.
You have the
That's
binding
one,
too?
that's one of the, I will bind it for you. That's one of ours.
Wait, I need your face, need your pictures.
Bindings
Hold
are-
on, got it, thank you.
That one. And I don't know, I have to talk to her. Like I said, my life is like,
Very nice, Mr. Timberland, thank you much.
and I found fun fabric at the thrift store for like $5 or something. I don't know. So anyway, guys, somebody wants to do one each, or somebody wants to dust them, tuck them, do both of them. My name is Sue. There's more donations of quilts.
Thank you,
Some of them-
smile.
Story, my grandson who's 3 3/4, not 3 1/2. He'll tell you that he's 3 3/4. He would hand me the pins so I could put in the fabric, and then I would hand them back and he would put them in the pin cushion.
Oh,
It was so that he could learn to do fine motor. So if you have a grandkid, it's a great way for a fine motor to do those pins. Yeah, as long as they're 3 3/4.
Yeah. Smile. Well, plus that gives him some ownership of the quilt. He has. Makes it even more special for him.
I'm Debbie Morse. I guess I haven't been here in a while because I have a big bag.
I know, you've been traveling all over.
Yes, this is a UFO. This is Leslie's quilt. I replaced her backing because I had.
I'm pretty sure Leslie was, you have that complicated of a quilt?
Well, Sandy, these are not complicated.
I had a choice, and I did the complicated one. I could have just done the blocks.
Smile. That's great. That's not looking gorgeous, though.
I did use a different backing. I don't think so. Okay, then my next UFO is mystery variation. Because, as Laura knows, my mystery didn't come out to be a bento box. It was my fault. I rushed it.
Smile. Thank you, I love
So
it.
that's number 1. Number 2. I had a jelly roll of Tula Pink. My niece,
Those are the best.
Tiny
They're
piece.
fun to
Okay.
look at.
yes.
Do you get 3 of them?
Well,
Actually, I have 2 more at home that are going somewhere else. Okay. Then I finished my wool, which those of you, no, this isn't a UFO. This was from Carrie Quilting. It was a wool block that I bought back when they were doing woolly blocks. And I couldn't show it when I was here in February because Jan had fallen, if you remember. And I asked her if she wanted to come to the meeting because last I saw her, she was doing better. She was in a cast for a long time. And she fell this weekend on her bicycle. Again. So this is a UFO winter.
Oh, that's great. That's great fabric. That was very exciting.
Yeah, second quarter.
Okay, let me picture that.
This has been a while. This has been around for a while.
Oh, great fabric.
Just waiting to be. Okay, that's it. Did we see the label?
Yeah, what do you put on the label?
It says Woodland. Kit purchased from Center Diamond Quilt Shop, Cannon Beach, Oregon in 2013. Piece and quilted by Debbie Morse on the beach.
2023, I see. We all have some of those.
10 years, yeah, that's good.
So I inspired my friend Diana as one of these bags, and I decided to make one. We were only 15 years to make 6 months.
Wow.
And my visitors too.
That's awesome.
And then we have a house in the mountains, it's like a vacation home. It has this long stairwell inside. The main floor is up, and so you go down, and there's this blank wall that has been staring at me for quite a long time. I made a wall painting out of my scraps. You go in that black spot.
Sorry.
Up so
Go
good.
this way, it goes
Down. Hey, there you go. Well, she can hold the corner. There you go. All right, look here and smile.
Well, we blank no more. No. And this is all my scraps from last year's book.
This will look great there.
Yeah.
You can brighten it up some. The colors.
Colors.
Hi, this is from the AQS show. This is a teacher that was doing applique, like a Baltimore quilt, and she showed us how to use silk ribbons that were, what is it called? When it goes variegated, thank you. And that was so fun. I had no idea of, what you could do with the ribbons. And then we did sew in here and then folded the ribbons to make little buds. And then on top of the flowers, we put little seed beads. And now I glued mine. You're supposed to sew them. Oh, well, that's, again, full disclosure. And then I was able to take it and actually put this verse on. And that was the name of the, that's how the name of the workshop was the Rose of Sharon.
So read that what it says.
It says, I am the rose of Sharon and the lily of the valleys. It's from Psalms, chapter 2, verse 1.
Very nice. Okay, look here and smile.
Is that a UFO? Yeah, but
I love miracles. They're so fun and easy.
So this is a UFO, but I already told you about it. And, yeah. Actually, a friend of mine made it, and she's like, I don't really like it, I'll just give it away. So I said, can I buy it? I don't like it. She goes, yeah. Because this is all the colors in one of my rooms. So, that's fun. Yeah.
So you finished it.
Yeah, and I used the edge to edge in an embroidery machine. So,
Oh, nice to meet you. She wants to do a workshop.
yeah, which is great.
For the guild.
Lisa Trippy has done all her quilts. She said a couple of hundred of them on her embroidery machine, using a big hoop and doing the edge to edge technique. And I went to my first retreat and I saw her doing this, and I'm like, nope, I have no interest in embroidery machines. Nope.
No, in fact, now it's like, no, I'm not gonna watch it, I'm not, no, I don't wanna know. But it was fascinating, and I thought, oh, this makes sense, this is like great, and I like doing the free motion, but this is very cool. And God works in mysterious ways, right? So like 48 hours after I get home from retreat, my granddaughter comes up and goes, Leda, this girl gave me an embroidery machine, and I used it a little bit in college, but now it's just sitting in storage. Do you want to look at it? And I'm like, oh, wow. So I looked at it, and I had Lisa come over, and she gave me a quick lesson, and then it performed. So I thought, okay, well, 10-year-old machine is still a great machine. So it got a spa day, and now but this is a very cool way to do embroidery. Yeah.
So now Lisa's offered to do a class for people that have embroidery machines that want to learn how to use and do an edge-to-edge, and we're going to get one set up in the fall. Awesome. So, a lot of workshops for $10.
And this is a couple of the Leslie books. Which this is a great way to play with the edge stitch too.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
yep. And it is nice. It is like putting your palette in between. Just do something simple.
Yeah, because I don't have time to start a new project, but something like that is already cut up, and just get sew for a little bit and relax.
And then I did a stack of fidget quilts.
Stack of what? Oh, fidget quilts, thank you.
Well, another quilter that I know was getting rid of stuff, and I don't know what she thought it was, but I think it was going to be a super big dog bed, but I don't know. So I cut it up into 4 rectangles, and somebody gave me stacks of blue jeans and stuff, so you don't need to reinvent anything. You can stuff the pockets, you could do zippers. Sue Martin. But yeah, so blue jeans and stuff. Yeah.
Good idea,
Yeah.
great idea. Yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah, so they were fun.
Yeah, those can be nice for.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I wasn't going to do this because actually I don't deserve any credit at all, but some time ago, I'm ashamed to say how long ago, Leslie handed me this and said, would you quilt this top? And I finally did it. But I have to tell you, one of the reasons why I'm showing it to you is that whoever made this top, her accuracy was wonderful. I wish I could sew that accurately.